Hey everyone, today is day 154 on the PCT. It is also August 27th, so it is my 5-month Trailiversary. I'm still hiking with Roadkill and Goldilocks. They're a little ways behind me. Yesterday we hiked 10.1 miles. We had a very late start to the day because we had gotten to camp after 11 p.m., had not gotten to sleep till after midnight. So we had a late start yesterday, and then we hiked the 10.1 and still got to camp pretty late last night after, I think, around 9 p.m. It was dark, and today we got a semi-late start and then got, we're going to do a short day today and get some trail magic. So Goldilocks is coming up behind me here.
Extra care of her filter, so I wonder if her filter froze or something, and she got giardia.
I appreciate having a bridge to cross the river rather than having to ford it. This is a pretty neat bridge. Here comes Roadkill. A little boardwalk after the bridge. We're gonna record each other here, I think. Oh, maybe not.
Smile. You're on camera.
You too. Hi everyone, today is day 155 on the PCT. Yesterday we hiked 5.5 miles to a campground where right before we got into the campground we found out that the trail magic we were looking for, that we thought was there, was not, and that it had been moved further up the trail. When we got to the campground we had some decisions to make because there wasn't any water for another 11 miles. It was already 2 o'clock in the afternoon because we'd been planning on a short day. And a woman came out hiking, walking out from the campground, and she said, "You guys look like you need some food. I can give you some food." And so we followed her in and we got a different type of trail magic, a little impromptu. So Grandma Mermaid gave us some lunch and dinner, and we had some great conversation and hung out with her and her son for a little while, and then we went and camped for the night. We actually had to go a quarter mile backwards on trail to find a campsite that was open. Camped for the night and then headed out again this morning, and now hopefully we'll be able to hit that trail magic we were originally looking for tonight. We found all this garbage, so here's my biggest piece of garbage I have ever picked up on trail to throw away. Most of us have a tendency of picking up garbage and getting it off of the trail and carrying it out for other people, so that's what we're doing today. Hi everyone, today is day 156 on the PCT. Yesterday I hiked 16.0 miles with Roadkill and Goldilocks. We made it to a parking area slash camp area where we met some people who had been on trail with Goldilocks and Roadkill earlier in the season. The family, so it's Kronk and Sacagawea and their daughter, their 1-year-old daughter that they had on trail with them. And we got some trail magic from them. We got up this morning and we were sitting around talking and everything and decided we were just gonna take a zero here. So we took a zero and we're just hanging out here and relaxing today, and then tomorrow we'll head back out. But yeah, it's cooling down out here. It was actually like a high of 65 or something like that today. It's been pretty breezy. I'm thinking it might be about time to have my warm weather or cold weather warm clothes sent back to me pretty soon. So definitely going to be working on that once I get to Trout Lake. Hi everyone, today is day 157 on the PCT. Yesterday I took a zero with Roadkill and Goldilocks at the camping area where there was trail magic. Took full advantage of that, spending a day and a half there. We got in late the night before and then spent the whole day yesterday and then spent half of the day today, so we got a very late start today as well. But it cooled down a lot. It was really hot and humid the last few days, and then yesterday a breeze came through with a cold front and it's cooled down quite a bit. It was actually pretty cold last night, and I'm thinking it's about time to have my cold weather gear sent back to me. So I'm gonna start working on having that sent back to me so that I'm not freezing every night. Hopefully this cold front is just a short thing and it's not gonna last, and hopefully it warms up just a touch at nighttime again. Daytime this is perfect. It's in the 60s, a little bit breezy, nice and sunny and clear. But at night it's getting pretty cold. I had last night my rain pants and my thermals, socks and my sun shirt and then my puffy on, and I was really wishing I had my beanie. So definitely going to be trying to get that back pretty quick here. Otherwise it's fantastic out here. Washington is gorgeous, green and lush, and today we should be hitting a bunch of lakes. Berries everywhere. Hey everyone, I noticed that some people have been making comments that they don't know my trail name or the story behind my trail name, so I just wanted to revisit that subject. I did make a video about it. It was my 7th video that I made. It is titled PCT Days 21 through 25, Trail Names and Foot Pain, if anyone wants to look back to it. But I'm also going to tell the story again right now. So my trail name is Skipper, and I got that trail name from the person I was hiking with in the desert, whose trail name is Booney, if you remember back then. I have a tendency of looking at the map and every night just checking the mileage, where the next water is, what the elevation profile is, where all the campsites are, and I could tell you on a normal basis, at least at the beginning of the trail, down to 1/10 of a mile, how far away things were and where we needed to get our water, and pretty much just made the plan for the day. Booney would follow along with my plan, and I'd run it by him and see what he thought, but he wasn't really into looking at the map or anything too much, so the navigation fell to me, and I enjoy doing it. I really like doing the navigation. I do it even if other people were doing it also, just because I really like looking at that, and you know, I like knowing where I'm going and what's going on and all of that. So we got into this pattern where Booney would get out of his tent in the morning and say, "What's the plan for today, Skipper?" So I got the name Skipper as in skipper of the ship or navigator from that. So that is the story of my trail name. Nothing too funny or extravagant or anything like that, but definitely a fitting trail name for me.